Ooh, this is going to be a pretty tall order for Infiltration. Consider everything considered. He's playing so many games, and NL has just been sitting nice and pretty in that throne. Yeah. He's like, you know, come get me.
I mean, this whole entire time, we did not know this, but NL stands for no losses. Because that's what he has right now. Let's see if Infiltration can actually break that nickname here.
Who knows? Who knows? We'll see it. It's going to be an all South Korean affair here in the grand finals of the Asia East qualifier. I was going to say the South Korean qualifier right now.
I mean, it might as well be at this point. It is South Korea versus South Korea at this point, and you know, no surprises there. Such a strong region, always has had a ton of very, very strong players from South Korea. So
it's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. NL sitting on the winner's side of everything. Infiltration, I don't think they've met at all, right? In any of their routes in top 16 or top 8.
And what is Infiltration's anti-Cammy? Right? I mean, he's got so many characters that he can go with. Does he have an anti-Cammy? Is he going to do something like this? And again, remember, Infiltration's coming from loser side of the bracket. He has to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5 against NL. And NL, like I said, hasn't lost at all and has just been running over people. Cammy's not going to be the kind of character that you're going to be able to keep out as easily with Jury, because if you're throwing out those V skills and those fireballs and stuff like that, she's going to be able to EX drill through there if she gets the meter and then start the offense going. So it's going to be really interesting to see what Infiltration goes with. I think that maybe Infiltration might try to go with a different character. I'm not sure.
Very curious about that myself. I mean, it's been super unpredictable with the choices that Infiltration has been picking so far up until from his top 8 performances, right? But NL, again, it's going to be consistent Cammy. That's going to be, for sure, that's going to be solidified. But
I mean, he does have the Ryu. He does have a Ryu.
We haven't seen it once.
Right. But, I mean, I mean, does Cammy lose any matchups right now?
I don't think so, man.
I mean, I think 5-5 might be the worst thing that she has. So, yeah, you're right. It might not. We might not see any changes here, and it might just be NL going. I mean, he's been playing Cammy. He's been hot, you know, and just on fire. So I really doubt we're going to see anything crazy
I was
here.
thinking about the Ed, man. I was actually thinking about that because he presents a lot of options to stop that air approach, has a decent ground game, being able to change up with like the Psycho Shot and maybe like a Flicker as well. But
yeah, the main thing is that the easy reaction anti-air with you know, just hitting kick. Just the 2 kick buttons. Oh, wow. Oh, what a judge on range right there, knowing that he could actually hit the startup of that fireball. And NL is just going to keep NLing right here.
Okay, here comes a setup from the V-Trigger 1. But he's still going to land on it. And you're going to recover? Yeah, Ed still gets to juggle after that because there's so much more durability.
But that was out of the air. Oh, didn't quite get the punish. Here comes Infiltration, though. The life lead.
Did you see that?
It was so even, but NL, he has like the most snap reaction to forward dashes that I have ever seen.
Ridiculous. And he also hit a bunch of counter hit conversions, like off of stand short. He went for the target combo. This man is 1,000% on point. The cooldown from his wins has not stopped his momentum at all, it feels like. Hasn't skipped a beat.
And remember, if NL takes this, this will be the 3rd Cammy of 4 weeks.
We're getting closer and closer. Oh, boy.
That's going to be good damage right there.
Yeah, and spending the bar as well, bringing it back down. And this is the kind of range that Infiltration wants to play out.
Nice. Confirm.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, nice.
The reluctancy to press buttons. You're on borrowed time. Here we go.
Just makes it over there.
So
yeah,
smart.
Makes it over. Doesn't have to deal with it anymore. V-Trigger nullified. And all this resources, that's negative. And we tried to chase a backdash, but Infiltration was just blocking. Okay, there we go. NL going down that round, but look how much resource he has right here.
One solid hit. You know, this really eliminates the threat of the fireball, but you got to really pay attention to it. Oh, don't pay attention to anything. Just swing with fierce. Get up on my way. Sorry. Okay.
Reach. Oh, yeah, you're not going to get away with that so easily. Good patience from Infiltration. And look at that dashboard. NL is so good at stealing those turns like that. Stealing the future turns.
Negative. Out of the corner, though, but that's fine.
Him? Yeah, that time he was right. He predicted Infiltration's backdash and got the punish. He walked in that plus situation. Well, yeah, he's trying
He's
to
fishing
one
for
hit
that critical
confirm.
art. You already know. Infiltration, he's reluctant to press any sort of buttons because that could lead to his death.
Yeah.
NL is more than willing to whiff punish. That could have been dangerous with that medium kick. He's trying to bait out reactions with the fireball, the spark, right?
NL knows he doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't want to get baited into that.
Okay.
That was a link right there, I think. But he doesn't want to get baited into that infiltration game again, right? Don't want to get goaded. And so NL is trying his best to play as patient as possible, but look at this.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Yeah, just a nice and easy confirm. Good amount of decent amount of damage at that.
Oh,
you're
that's
actually
it
dead.
right there. Yeah, that's it. Super.
Had a little bit of finesse towards the end. Doing the hard stuff, right? Getting the uppercut into critical art.
I always feel like just do the raw better because if it doesn't kill, you have the second one afterwards. But he wanted to make sure that killed, so he was going to do as much damage as possible.
It was going to kill. Yeah,
I need to test that, though, because it's only one hit of a 5-hit uppercut. Does that actually reduce the damage? Because that scales the entire super down, right? So, I don't know. Any case, NL took it anyway, so there you go. First game for NL.
Still living up to his name. No losses.
No losses. And Infiltration sounds like going to the lobby again, so gonna bust out, let's just say Zangief, right? I mean...
Oh, heck no. No way. If he does right now, I will throw down... I will get my Venmo out, and I will pay you $100 if you call it right.
Infiltration, please.
Hey, put it away.
I'll give you.
Hey, keep it down over there, huh? No, you will not. No, but honestly, I mean, all jokes aside, it's going to be very difficult to see what he's going to present against Cammy. I wouldn't say Fong. I wouldn't do it, to be honest with you. But who knows? It's been pretty tough to call, considering everything that's going down. I mean, Ed was a decent pick. It slowed down NL considerably, but once NL gets you in the corner, it's over.
Yeah, and that's why I don't think the Fong would be the right choice, because Fong has no defense, right? So, yeah, it looks like after a while, Infiltration going to stick with the Ed.
I'm thinking about the V-skill or the V-set choices. I actually didn't see it.
1-1? I think he did 1 and 1. Yeah, there you go. All right, taking it to the Ryu stage here, the rooftops. And immediately NL getting in there. And again... Here's that pressure, but nice fighting his way out there. Wow!
No charge up there.
Not even going to give you the opportunity. Like I said, NL's reactions are ridiculous. And he has been reading Infiltration's backdash all over the place.
Just slightly off the mark with the dive kick, but hey, no damage, not too much damage taken, and still retains his pressure against Infiltration. Nice stop on the dash there. You're on borrowed time. What's the setup? You're not letting him out for free. Locking him down a little bit. It's still chasing after you. NL, what are you going to do when it comes for you?
Ooh, actually, that missed. Oh, no.
That's tough.
See, right there, NL trying to read the backdash again from Infiltration. Infiltration, we know, plays very defensive. He does backdash a lot, and that's one of the things that NL's trying to call out. No single hit confirmed. Didn't believe it. Just quite there. Gets the free jump in. Scared of the dive kick.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
That standing heavy punch is so good. Look at the... Oh, no. Why? A bad confirm right there. Now one more hit.
Out of there.
But here we go. One hit.
Activation.
Yeah, out of there. Oh, tried to go for the shimmy, but nice. Infiltration with the patience. Gets the free jumping because you're scared of the dive kick.
Not a single button pressed, but the tech does not come out. As NL pushes Infiltration to the corner yet again. One single hit can do it. Chases down the V-reversal. And Infiltration with the patience, letting it rip with the crouch medium punch into the flicker.
He was just waiting for... He was letting NL steal turns all over the place so that he could finally just throw out the button at one point in time and catch him.
Ooh, what a deep dive kick. And you know what? Infiltration backs off. Very wise to backdash there.
Again, like I said, that is something Infiltration likes to do is the backdash. Oh, trying to chase another backdash. Good air-to-air. One of the best ways to fight Cammy on that dive kick or not. But the problem is, you can do that all day. Cammy doesn't take any damage for it.
What a conversion off that medium kick counter hit.
And again, challenging here. Infiltration realizes that NL has been gotten comfortable trying to steal these turns.
Again, trying to catch Infiltration, pressing buttons, or even move out. That's going to be a big confirm.
Okay. Just gets the link. Gets the link. Is this going to kill? Is this going to kill?
Dead.
Yes, an Infiltration hands NL his first loss of the tournament.
With Ed.
With Ed.
Are we going to see an Ed in the reigns of Capcom Cup, maybe?
Like I said, at this point in time, it's hard to predict. I mean, outside of Cammy, it feels like it's a very kind of a wild, especially here in this tournament so far. We have seen all sorts of crazy characters here.
Oh, dang, the way that snaps, that hurts.
The counter hit confirmed.
Oh, just slightly this time the throw, back throw for Infiltration
Yeah.
now, commanding the lead, excuse me. Now the positioning, I should say.
Oh, nice punish there. But look at this, checking with the stand heavy punch.
Ooh, dashing right back into there after
Yeah,
the V-shift.
We saw him do that a lot with Jury as well. Caught him out of the air, and
He is
now
so
the
fast.
pressure. Dude, NL, like I said, when your person is good at their character, they look faster than when everybody else uses them. NL's Cammy looks just absolutely like everything has 3 less frames.
Turbo mode, huh? Oh, big crush counter
yeah.
roundhouse. Spend the cash.
Mix up time.
Yep, what side? And a side switch, the dead body hop into an actual dead body. Infiltration, so smart, closing the gap, chasing after his own V-trigger, letting the roundhouse rip at the last second.
Yeah, like I said, that's that setup right there, and it's so scary.
It's tricky. He's making all this noise.
What is happening here? Oh, yeah, and there you go. The easy anti-air buttons right there.
Infiltration is starting to get his rhythm. It's a very dangerous man once he starts to do so.
Yeah.
Look at this, now picking apart NL's approach, very active in the neutral,
Thought he
forcing
had
these
the-
errors.
yeah. Thought he had that punish, not going to get it. Okay, but again, this is Cammy. The kind of comebacks that Cammy can make are terrifying.
Oh, and this is just the start of it.
And
Same
he's got
side,
the-
luckily.
Yeah, exactly. That's really important. Gets the free jump in.
Oh, boy.
Oh, got him. He's got the super.
Oh, there's a lot of
is
scaling
not gonna
behind
kill.
this one.
Is not going to kill, but he gets the mix-up. But look how much resources Infiltration
something
has.
safe.
What's the mix-up? He went
still
for
goes
the
for it,
button.
But it's very smart. And it was very smart for him to do that because even if the cycle upper comes out, she recovers in time.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. All
to
right.
bait that out. Yeah, that was very smart from NL. Infiltration knew what he had to do, but
Yeah,
just
like I said,
couldn't hold out.
Cammy comeback possibilities, and you saw it right there.
Dude.
Infiltration with a big a resource lead, though.
If Critical Art came out, NL would have to hold that.
Yeah.
No, he had no Critical Art left or V reversal, I feel like, right?
Side switch, yeah. Wants to keep Ed in the corner, keep Infiltration in the corner. But Infiltration has been checking NL's forward dashes a lot.
Ooh! Ran into the buffer normal. Oh, and the stun, he still runs into it. That is 2 in a row. Infiltration is starting to find his groove.
And here we go, 2-1 for Infiltration now. NL hadn't lost a single game coming in here. Infiltration hands him his first one and now a second one. He needs to win one more. And again, all he does, though, is reset the bracket, and he needs to win another set of 3 out of 5. But he seems to be on pace for that right now.
He's slowly seeing the gaps of this formerly impenetrable fortress that was NL. He's slowly actually infiltrating the
Do you
fortress.
think NL's going to try a Ryu to see how it feels? Maybe for the second set to test it
that's
out?
a good question. That is a very good question.
'Cause, I mean-
fireball to fireball.
But Ed does have the V skill that lets him go through fireballs very effectively,
Yeah.
right? So,
A snatcher, the jacker.
right. Or
Cycle
even just
snatch.
the shimmy punch, the little dodge punch thing.
Yeah.
I think that's truly just.
I mean, Ryu is a possibility. I think Ryu is definitely a possibility here from the side of NL. And that's actually going to be the choice. Man, I didn't know he has gold pupils in this outfit. I did not. The subtle details, I like that. So anyways, all jokes aside, Ryu is the choice here to contest against Infiltration, but now you have to be a little bit weary. You are
Right.
susceptible to jump-ins or
And there
that
it
V-Skill
is,
2.
like I said.
He changed it up to V-Skill 2. My
Yeah.
mistake. It's the swing.
Like I said, that has that little shimmy, has the anti-projectiles right there.
Or you could just use the Cycle Blast. The Cycle Spark, I should say.
V shifting out of there. But like I said, I think this is just NL maybe experimenting to see if this works out for him, to know what to go with in the next set if it comes to that.
Ooh. It's a forward throw, dashes up. Ugh.
Trying to bait a wake up right there from Infiltration.
He's looking for the fireball. You see the deliberate movement. NL really changing up the timing, keeping Infiltration on his toes in his corner.
So NL has not been able to approach Infiltration at all. He walks up and gets hit, and the dashes are checked. NL has to find something different on the approach there. That's all Infiltration's doing right now, is he's just waiting for those dashes and the forward movement from NL. NL has to figure out something to win this neutral right here. You see Infiltration.
It's the dashes that he's getting checked by every single time. Infiltration, well aware this defensive maneuvering from Infiltration sets him up for all of these sorts of punishes.
Whew. And also Infiltration not hitting a lot of buttons too. And oh, look at that. And then he found stealing the future turn with the dash on the negative frames of the towards heavy punch.
Ooh, this is tough. NL does have full gauges on both ends. There's the V-trigger activation. Infiltration's just going to be backing it up. And it's so far! The Psycho Upper gets him at the last end of it. Oh.
Yeah, right now, the defensive Infiltration that we talked about
has looked very, very sharp, man.
Yeah.
These flickers have been catching NL off guard so much, then dashing up in there, getting the throw. You are not allowed to press a button after that, because that roundhouse comes in at just the right time to meaty
crush counter, and we have a reset bracket here. It is now back to 0-0, and both of them in the loser's bracket now. So this is it. This is the final set. Can Infiltration take this over NL, or is NL... I mean, he has been playing so strong, but this Ed pick right now has been throwing NL for a loop at this point in time. And like I said, it's really just Infiltration, again, goading the opponent to overextending, just kind of...
He is at the perfect range to do so, right? He's checking the dash with those light normals and still getting the conversion. I feel like the flicker, again, the buff of him like being able to get that consistently has been absolutely critical. But for the most part, he's still within range to check the dashes perfectly.
And that's the nice thing about the flicker punch. It's safe. It's on block. It's safe on block, plus on hit. And you can just kind of throw it out in that neutral right there. And you, like you said, NL's been walking into it a lot. He's been getting hit by it a lot. So
a ton.
Yeah.
Getting ourselves ready for the reset. It has happened. NL's going back into Cammy. Yeah.
I don't think the Ryu worked at all. So here we go.
Not to the desired effect. Honestly, it's been tough. It's been very tough. He couldn't get things going with the fireball game, really, and didn't really get to do anything in neutral. Outside of that, fireball was just completely suppressed. If anything, Cammy is the choice.
Ooh, heavy kick. Interesting choice there. And a bad confirm from NL. The nerves, I feel like, right now.
That was the third time we've seen that happen. Already into the stun. This is a very brand new Infiltration. The reset, the frame trap,
he's
and
feeling
the damage.
Himself. Not even going for the big combos, just going for a reset on a small stun. Infiltration trying to send a message to NL right now.
That would have killed, though. I mean, if you got the reset, to be honest with you, rather than going for the full combo. It's the song, man. Forward throw now. Gets a meaty situation. No, he deliberately waits.
Oh, nice chase down, super.
You already know.
Is this going to kill?
No, not quite. Too much scaling behind it. Dash up twice over. Let's get this meaty. Yeah, and he backs up. See, Infiltration learned his lesson from last time.
Yep, and here we go.
Borrowed time.
You got to deal with this mix-up.
Don't jump again. He's waiting for it at that range.
The Ed Classic. The Ed Classic.
Dash up, EX uppercut.
In your face. Just do it.
I mean, he had the orb behind him. He was going to be just fine. That was super dangerous there for NL, but he was forced to take it. He was forced in that position. Another flicker.
Yep. Oh, God, caught that fireball startup. And again, Infiltration has had he just wanted to get out of the corner is what it is. Nice V-shift.
Oh, he ran into it? Yeah, the activation there from NL pays off dividends now. Applying pressure with that standing medium punch. Again, back to back. Nothing to do. Infiltration does reversal, but still gets clipped.
And that time it was because NL actually backed off in that kind of situation.
He didn't spend it. He didn't spend it. He didn't need to.
He didn't need to. Yeah, but the key to that right there was in that interesting key moment, NL actually walked back, caught Infiltration to whiff a button, and then he got the punish afterwards. NL, like I said, when he pushes forward, I feel like he is getting himself killed, and he needs to play this game more here. See, again, every time he moves forward, it is not paying off for NL. He has to play a much more careful, neutral game like this.
And you see the timing now, the rhythm of Infiltration trying to catch a button from NL, even with those lights, very deliberate.
Ooh, and yes, this is, so I generally don't like early supers like this, but Infiltration, just getting the opponent with a life deficit means so much to him.
I was wondering if he was going to spend it, if NL was going to spend it himself, but
trying to get his own life lead.
Yeah, he's opting to use it to close the gap, if anything. Doesn't want to have like zero resources just for the Ogi. This is dangerous.
Does that work?
Yes, it does, James. There's considerable recovery on that, or at least a startup, I should say.
Punishes and nullifies that V trigger.
What an excellent choice.
Oh! Oh, he's gonna bust
he
out.
Gets it again.
Another one.
At 2 bars, pretty good. And great defense there from NL hanging out, but here comes Infiltration, a little bit
He
antsy.
survived that. That
He's
was
looking
terrifying.
to dash up.
Watch out.
Looking to dash up, and the tech is there. 13 seconds. Will NL just hang out? No, he goes in like the killer bee he is. Hooligan into the EX dive kick.
NL taking game number 1. Now remember, you taking...
It's mine now, James.
All right, look.
It's been 2 days.
NL took game 1 last time, I believe. He did, right? Yeah, it's because he started with the no losses. He took game 1 last time. Infiltration was able to win 3 in a row afterwards. So I don't think Infiltration has any reason to change characters. There's definitely no reason to change characters. Yeah, so here we go. Unless he just wants to throw a different look at NL.
Oh, he can look at this fierce. Forward throw now. Oki situation. No, interrupted with the stand jab. Infiltration not afraid to press the buttons.
Throw. Gets the throw, no tech from Infiltration.
Ooh-wee.
Heavy kick, good footsie button. Oh, didn't confirm it, but what?
We'll take that. NL completely in control this time around.
Oh no,
as soon
he
as he
corners
loses
himself.
the corner position, this could be crucial.
That was, I feel like, a big mistake. Infiltration has the ability to activate raw V-trigger.
He could.
Oh, but no, not going to give you the opportunity. Tries to go for the throw. Infiltration walked back, tried to do the reverse shimmy, but didn't quite get it. And yeah, look at NL. He's like, you know what? I don't need to do anything at this point. In fact, he could probably react to a V-trigger with his own V-trigger and maybe drill through in time. I'm not sure. Oh!
Psycho upper on point.
Here we
go. This is dangerous. He could actually get 2 resets. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's Cammy.
Yeah, you forgot. She's got that dive kick there. And Infiltration getting a little ahead of himself, trying to get the offense there. But like I said, one of the keys to this, I feel like, is that NL has been... See? And right when I said that, now NL all of a sudden trying to be aggressive again.
Psycho upper now finding the moments. NL wants to get super aggressive with those block strings.
Here we go. Into the corner, and now you've got to deal with this.
He missed it again. He missed the save jump.
Yeah, and look at this big life lead now. Oh, wow, he chased him down, and you know what? A combo into super will be close, but he probably doesn't want to spend it until he knows it's going to kill. All right, maybe one more throw to be sure.
Oh, dangerous.
Oh, he went for the frame trap. That would have killed because he would have. That's one of the buffs that Cammy got on the counter hit. Ah! Not enough to kill.
He's not going for the trigger activation.
Oh! The single hit confirm on him trying to charge up the knuckle to get to the other side, but NL says, I see that. I've got the punch to the gut, and there we go, right into the super. NL now 2-0 over Infiltration, and he is 1 game away now from producing
another
third Cammy into the Capcom Pro Tour. Can Infiltration
we don't make
prevent
the
this
rules
from
here.
happening? Can Infiltration prevent this from happening?
Oh, boy.
Again, NL dashing forward, getting blown up for it. Yeah,
No
there you
uppercut
go.
in sight there from
See,
Infiltration. No
that's the
upkick, I should
thing is,
say.
Infiltration's mental stack is on the forward dashes right now. So that's what gives NL the jumps for free a lot of the
Makes
time.
sense. I mean, for the most part, I mean, it's Cammy. She can dive kick through. I don't want to just keep saying it's Cammy. She can dive kick through to change her trajectory. Well, let's talk about that later. Let's talk about the damage incoming. Doesn't go for the safe jump. Instead, just goes for the standing medium punch meaty. Gives up the positioning again.
Infiltration always so ready to walk out under the opponent. Oh, yeah, he was waiting. He was waiting. And the shimmy there gives Infiltration the round.
Ooh-wee.
It's so important who has the life lead in this match right now, because if Infiltration has a life lead, he gets to play the game that he wants to play, and NL has to make his way in, and that's how he's getting himself killed.
And that's the second time we've seen NL give up the screen positioning or the corner positioning, and it led to a big chance for Infiltration 2 times over. Psycho upper.
I don't care. Oh, baits it out. Big damage here. Dunks. Try to frame trap. Activation. Oh, look at that check with that light kick.
Has to hold all of his pressure. Decent amount of cash
No
there.
EX uppercut. He's going to say he wants to keep the pressure going instead.
Okay. Pushing towards the corner now. Oh, just ran into it.
Yeah, but too high up for him to really get anything off of that. Probably still negative. Oh, God, that was... Look at this again! He keeps letting... Oh, that's a punish! Yeah, spend the meter now, because now it's the mix-up. One mix-up. He's gone for meaty every time.
Could happen. No, he goes for the meaties. This is dangerous. And there it is, the trigger. This is going to be do or die, and it's die.
He just tried to hit Infiltration and kill him and then take the rest of the hits. He was trying to hit him first, but Ed actually dashed and blocked in time to avoid that. I like the idea from NL. He was just a little too late on that uppercut.
Right, using the roundhouse uppercut to be invulnerable to the projectile on the way through. It just so happened to be mistimed.
Right, he didn't hit. If he had hit Infiltration, he would have won.
Yeah,
he would have won. But there you go, Infiltration bringing it back one game, 2-1.
That was the biggest fear, right? Even though the critical art wasn't going to kill, trigger was going to be what's going to cause like NL to back off, right?
All right, good. Oh, too far away for that to confirm that
again. And
yes,
he wants to regain the position, but at what cost?
Yep.
Now you have to hold this mix-up. Dash up twice. What's the setup? Oh, don't do that. Oh, actually do that.
Okay. Just don't V-break.
Yeah, you're fine.
Again, checking those forward dashes. Infiltration wants the stun here.
Smells blood a little bit.
Okay, no stun on deck now, and Cammy.
Wow! And so I'm surprised there were no normals presented there from Infiltration.
V-skill. Maybe he thought he had V-skill 1 and he just forgot.
Nah, man, I don't know about that. Maybe, actually. I lied, maybe.
Watch out for that activation, yep. Infiltration's waiting for the jump now. That's where his mental stack is on.
Yeah.
Oh, big punish! EX uppercut. Yep, there we go. It's enough damage. Tournament point for NL.
And what a smart decision, too. He crouch blocked right in the range of that buffered normal. That was crouch jab uppercut from Infiltration, but it was a buffer.
Okay, nice confirm from Infiltration here. Oh, got in there, but again, too high up. Yeah, to try to be plus.
All right, well, NL has his corner positioning again against Infiltration, but misses the dive kick.
No, not that time. It was just an execution error that let Infiltration out.
Yeah, jump medium kick that early. I don't know about all that. 100% a missed dive kick. Here comes Infiltration now, poking away at the life bar. Psycho upper 100,000% ready.
Oh, he got him, but that was out of the air. It was out of the air, yep. Oh, but he still catches him.
And not going to spend it. Very wise not to. Forward throw.
Yeah, see?
One more for dive kick.
Infiltration is looking for the dive kick, so the mental stack is there, and that...
He still has time for another one. Trying to bait out a throw, hence the movement. NL goes for the dive kick. He was ducking underneath.
He tried to get the backdash. He tried to catch a backdash, but Infiltration stayed his ground, stayed crouching, punished in time, and confirmed into the critical art. Now, Obviously, that gets him the round, but NL is coming into this with a lot of resources. Does he want to spend it early? If he gets a hit, does he want... Okay, he just uses the EX to get in for pressure. Has the life lead now. Something so important. What side? Okay, yeah.
And yeah, the counter hit, he had to go to medium kick. Couldn't get low medium kick because it was way too far out. But now Infiltration with so much room to work with despite the life deficit, he's looking for a dash.
Right, has the life lead, and NL takes so much damage trying to push too hard. I think NL knows this. He's not dashing anymore. He's just... Oh, there it is. Ooh. And again, trying to push a little hard there. Oh, and this time he still does it. NL, no
and
fear.
the big buffer there from the Fierce. Gives up the
he
screen
puts
position.
Gillets
But this time
out
it's fine.
again.
He actually forces the block. He didn't clear
Oh,
it out.
the super, and there it is. NL is going to be the qualifier from Asia East #1, taking it with Cammy again. And you know, I don't want to belabor the point, but it's the tail of the tape. We have to tell the stories here. 3 out of 4 Cammys now in the Capcom Pro Tour. A lot of people at the beginning of the season have been saying that this character has the potential to be the strongest, and it looks like that's what we've got so far.
I got to talk about that last instance. That was the first time we actually caught Infiltration not walking under in time to avoid that light kick, and that was all NL needed to enforce even more pressure and solidify the W. That's all he was looking for. He's missed that sequence so many times throughout the entirety of Grand Finals, and it led to his downfall more often than not.
Right.